Beijing Winter Games have kicked off. While China may be lauding its zero-COVID strategy, its so-called sporting spirit and its infrastructure, the next set of visuals that we are going to show you presents a completely different picture. That of a China that we often talk about. One that has continued its crackdown on the media and journalists alike, even at its celebrated games. Here's a Dutch reporter in the middle of a live broadcast. And here he is being dragged away by security officials. All this during the games at the Bird's Nest Stadium in Beijing. The Dutch outlet later tweeted about the same, attracting attention to the reality of journalists in China. The International Olympic Committee has called it an unfortunate circumstance, and all media, along with participants, are limited now, as we all know, to a closed loop during the games to curb COVID-19 cases.
Ja, we worden hier inmiddels, u merkt het, al weggetrokken. We zijn net ook al bij een ander gebied weggezet. Dus ik vrees dat wij later even bij moeten terugkomen. Dat kan halen, ja.
Dat denk ik ook, Sjoerd. We gaan door met het volk. We gaan naar China, naar onze correspondent.
The 2022 Winter Olympics got underway in Beijing on Friday, and 31-year-old Arif Khan from Kashmir carried the Indian tricolour at the opening ceremony. The winter sports do not have the same focus, of course, as the summer Olympic sports, but that hasn't stopped the skier Arif Khan from dreaming big. Our next report shows you more.
From skiing on the slopes of Gulmarg to being India's sole representative at the Winter Olympics, it has been a remarkable journey for Arif Khan. The temperatures had dipped below freezing at the Bird's Nest. But Khan didn't freeze, as he proudly carried the Indian tricolour into the arena at the ceremonial march past.
Arif, congratulations for your win. Can you tell us how does it feel to be a part of Olympics?
Yeah, it's definitely inspiring moments, motivational moments, going for the Olympics and representing 1.4 billion people. Yeah, it's really inspiring.
How long did it take for you to actually make it to the Olympics? Have you been skiing all your life?
Yeah, I started skiing back in 1994, so since then I never looked back. I continued with my training across Europe, and since 2008 I've been professionally into this sport and training for the Olympic Games.
For Arif, his father has been his main inspiration and was his first teacher who encouraged him to take up skiing at the age of 12.
First thing, the inspirations came from my father. He started me with this sport, and the other thing was always the mountains and the beauty of Kashmir, to go with these mountains and introduce them to the rest of the world.
The government of Jammu and Kashmir hopes that Arif's entry into Olympics would put Gulmarg on the map of world sports.
This is a pride for whole country and for Kashmir particularly, because reaching to Olympics is something very extraordinary achievement in his individual capacity also, and when he will be representing the youth there, he definitely will become an iconic for the youth. He has taken training in the Gulmarg, he has done practice in the Gulmarg, and Gulmarg is synonymous with Arif now. You know, we pray and hope that he comes up with a gold medal there, and that will be something very iconic for our youth as well as for the Gulmarg.
1.3 billion Indians have their hopes pinned on Arif Khan to get the country its first medal at the Winter Olympics. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.